Hey folks, this is Vincent Adderley with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Deadzone Rogue. This is a game that just released onto Steam's Early Access program, I'm going to say late April, and you can find it for about 25 bucks, although there is a 20% off sale right now as part of that launch. I believe that's going to extend until like May 12th or 13th, something like that. And this is a first-person shooter roguelite. Roguelite meaning permanent progression, and you can play with up to two other people, or you can play solo. We did have issues with inviting people through Steam, specifically her, Idly, but I did provide her a code, and she was able to join that way. So I don't know if that's just a one-off problem that we had, but there is both options available. You can invite through Steam, or you can give someone a code and join that way. Let me just say, this game is a lot of fun. Games like Gunfire Reborn are okay, but I find that game to be too challenging and difficult for me. This game is a step below that in terms of difficulty, so I'm liking it a lot better, just for frame of reference. Now, there appear to be 3 different zones, but some of those zones are locked because they're not available in early access yet. And each zone has a couple of different missions that you can complete. I think the first one is Who Am I? It's a story mission. But there's also challenge missions that you can take as well that will unlock over time. And there are, I believe, 5 different difficulties. There was difficulty 1, 2, and 3 available to us. 4 and 5 were kind of locked. And as you progress on a run and then either beat it or die prematurely, you're going to earn these, like, upside down Triforce from Legend of Zelda resources. They're permanent progression resources, and you can spend them across 3 different trees. There's defense, damage, and utility. And if you've played Gunfire Reborn, it's similar to that. You're going to be spending points into multiple different areas, trying to improve health and damage and pick up radius and all that jazz. So a roguelite is a roguelite is a roguelite. That's typical. There are also these purple resources that you're going to pick up in addition to those upside down Triforce resources. I believe it's like tech scrap or something like that. Tech. Anyway, you need both of those in order to spend points there. And then you go on a new run and rinse and repeat. You get stronger. What we really like about this game is that it's a series of arena levels, and every time you step into a new arena level, sector as they're called, you go invisible. And if you shoot, you become visible, but your friends don't. So, like, there's some strategy, and, like, you pick the best spot to become visible and start shooting things. I really like that. There are so many games out there that start you off in the worst possible way. Like, as soon as you walk in, you get bum rushed by, like, 300 people and you're dead. That's no fun. Here, you can walk in, there's nothing to reveal you. You just walk around and you try and find the best setup point and strategize where you want to start the level at. I love that. And I think Idly does too.
I do. There was one level which was a boss level where we did enter and we weren't stealthed,
Hmm.
but for the most part, it gives off like it makes me feel tactical, and I'm not a very tactical person. So
Hmm.
like that planning part of it is really cool. I love that there are items that can actually bring you back into stealth and visibility.
Hmm.
Um, and the way to build is just on it's really cool because you end up feeling really powerful even if you aren't or it feels good. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It just feels good.
It does. I think I have to echo that. Like
Yeah.
the gunplay and the building my person felt great. On one playthrough, I had a bot following me around shooting things, but then we died because we didn't know what the heck we were doing. And then on the second run, I chose a more like gung ho, just weapon damage all the way kind of build where she had 3 bots following her around toward the end there. And it worked out pretty well. And there's also a very light RPG element to these runs. There are 4 different like body slots. There's like chest, there's glove, boot, and something else. And there's rarities and levels and different things like that for this gear, in addition to your weapons having rarities and levels and stuff. So there's a reason to keep an eye out for better gear. There's also elemental affinities. There's like fire, ice, there's a purple singularity or something or other, and
Hmm.
electric, I think. And
Yep.
I had this build where I had a bunch of fire weapons, so I took a lot of fire perks. At the end of every arena level, sector, you get to pick like one of three perks, like you typically would in a roguelite. And I just kept picking the fire ones, and it was really satisfying to see. I set this guy on fire, and now he's blinking 55 damage, 55 damage, 55 damage, and seeing that on a boss just constantly, like it's just whittling down his health, is very satisfying. So you can, in addition to like getting different kinds of guns, you can also like aim for different affinities and elemental affinities in order to change the way your game plays. You went with some kind of electric build. I don't know what that was all about. Did you?
I did. I did a lightning build and it chained to enemies. So it was great for like a lot of enemies.
Oh, nice.
So it felt good too. When I ended up getting a lightning shotgun,
Mm-hmm.
man, I was hitting so hard. It's just like chunks of health like coming off.
Mm-hmm.
And when it chains to other enemies, it was so nice. But the shotgun was tough because it has major recoil
Yeah.
and the reload time was like centuries. So,
Mm-hmm. There's also a dash. I forgot to mention that. You get a
mhm.
dash that's on a recharge, and also your grenade is on a like a timer recharge. There's no like you've got three grenades until you pick up more. No, you have infinite grenades, but every time you throw it, it's on a cooldown. I like stuff like that too. It's super friendly that way. I'm really happy. One thing to mention about pickups in the environment, you see the you're the only one that sees your pickups until you drop something, and then it becomes a shared thing. That's something we just kind of had to figure out as we went. So
Yeah,
if
I think
yeah,
Gunfire Reborn had that, didn't it?
I believe
I don't
so.
remember.
I believe
Yeah.
so. Everyone was picking stuff up and dropping it so other people could see what it was.
hmm
So yeah, I guess Gunfire Reborn has a similar system there.
The
And go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna say the only thing I really don't like is that your health doesn't really replenish unless you get abilities that
Hmm.
where it does refill like per kill,
Hmm.
or if there's an area that could refill your health. But if you're just like doing levels, like a string of levels, sometimes it just you don't get healed right away, and it's very nerve-wracking that way.
Hmm. And you can stay one on one arena level. She stayed completely stealth while I took out the entire room, and that seemed to
Hmm
work. So that was kind of nice.
Yeah.
Every so often, you'll come across a fabricator room. It heals you, and you can also either buy new weapons or you can upgrade existing ones, re-roll their affinities, like their elemental affinities, their perks, that kind of thing. So there are, ways to spend. You get these gold coins as you play, but that's for that run only. They're not permanent progression coins, but that was cool too. So every now and again, I could either buy a new weapon at this fabricator, upgrade existing ones. I just kept upgrading what I had because I had all fire weapons and I was happy with that. So rather than buy new
hmm
weapons, I just kept upgrading, unless I found like a legendary that I just couldn't pass on. But I really like the different environments too. There was one environment, it was like a space bar level. It was just a weird, like alien space bar cantina thing. And then the next one was beach. Like it was just a big sandy beach in the middle of the room and all these skeleton enemies. It was a varied environment. Let's just put it that way. So I was really happy. The rooms didn't feel samey to me, and it doesn't mean a lot. I mean, the gunplay is more important, obviously, but still, I didn't feel like I was trucking from room to room to room to room to room. It was it,
Yeah.
it felt new and fresh, which is nice.
Mother Gunship has the opposite problem, I think. I think it
Mm-hmm.
has better gunplay,
Mm-hmm.
a better roguelite or like whatever it's called mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
But the levels really do all kind of look the same. They have different layouts and stuff, and it's procedurally generated like that, but
Mm-hmm.
it just looks very samey. It's always like that same lava feel.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this game, it is different, like you said. It all takes place in space, but there are different rooms.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
To sum it up, I think we both really enjoyed this. About halfway through our run, she's like, oh yeah," and I'm like, "So I'm guessing you like this?" And she's like, "Yeah." So, yeah, this is a game I could see us playing together more often than Gunfire Reborn. Not that
Yeah.
Gunfire Reborn is a bad game, but again, sometimes it's too challenging for me. Um,
hmm
I get it's a roguelite, but still. On easy, on the adventure setting, difficulty setting on this game, we beat an entire run on our second playthrough. I have yet to beat Gunfire Reborn on my own, and I've owned the game for 3 or 4 years now. So I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
I like how oomph it is too. Like in Gunfire Reborn, it's kind of slippery. I love the
Yeah.
graphics, but it's a little slippery for me. And
Mm-hmm.
the gunplay is okay. Like I like the sound effects and stuff, but in this game it's very it has like that feel, like the
Yep.
And and in the game Rip Out, is it Rip Out or Ripsaw or Rip Blade or something like that?
Rip
But
out or something like that. Yeah.
yeah, it's extremely similar to this. But the gunplay for this game is definitely a lot better, I
Mm-hmm.
think.
Agreed. And so
Mhm.
you would continue playing this, is what I'm gathering.
Yeah, probably solo and with you.
Oh, I see.
Maybe we'll see.
Yeah, well, yeah, she will. While we're doing this video, she's probably playing a solo run right now.
What? No, I'm not. Quit. Let me
Click, click.
quit.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. So all in all, again, get it while it's on sale, 20% off. Highly recommend it. If you're into first-person shooters, again, you can have up to 2 other people join you as well. It's not a 4-person, but a 3-person co-op shooter. I recommend it still. It's a lot of fun.
Mhm.
All right. Well, this is Vincent Idley. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you all next time. Take care.
Bye, guys.